Hey there, welcome to the second episode of the Bristol Pokemon Academy newsletter. My name is Sean. I'm here with Eddie, our regular host, and yeah, we're just doing a quick podcast this week. We were going to be doing them monthly, but we decided because there's just so much going on with Pokemon and there's a lot to keep on top of, we're going to do a summary of everything that's happened so far this month. Because there's already been quite a few things that have happened in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Go, and they've announced a ton of stuff that's happening later on. We thought we'd get this chance to just go over what's happening and just sort of summarize everything just because it's just so busy right now. Yeah, Eddie, how are you doing today?
I'm all right, actually. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
My light, as mentioned previously, is very bright.
Hmm.
I'm working on changing that, but
Yeah,
we'll see
fair.
how that goes. How are you? You all right?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, my light is the opposite, where it's just very dark because it's coming from behind me. But I'm going to be sorting out my room, and I finally get rid of the paint samples in the corner. I'm going to actually paint my room at some point eventually, but who knows? Maybe, hopefully, by the time it's the 20th anniversary. But yeah, if we just jump
Yeah.
straight into it, so we're going to be talking about all the stuff that's happening so far, what's going on, and then we're going to do some raids afterwards because there's the how do you say it? Is it milkery or milcery? The one that evolves into the big cake.
Yeah. I've not heard any official mention of its name on the in the anime
Yeah,
yet.
right.
I've not seen any episodes with it in, so I don't know. I would say Milcery, but
I want to say
I don't
milcery,
know.
but then it's kind of it looks like milk,
Yeah.
so I kind of
Yeah.
think it might be milkery, but there's a milk tank with a K in it. This one's got a C, so who knows? But yeah, anyway,
Yeah.
in Pokemon Sword so far, there's been a raid event from the 4th until the 8th of February. If 500,000 people beat it, they would have received a Flame Orb, Toxic Orb, and a Light Ball. If a million people did, all players would receive a gold bottle cap, free bottle caps, and free pearl strings. It's pretty safe to say we probably did over a million. I did about a
Yeah.
million myself. Didn't get any shiny Cramorant though. Did you get any
Yeah.
luck?
No, I was about to ask you actually. I was about to query whether you managed to get any. I know one of my friends did,
Oh,
but
lucky.
sadly no. Um, I I've done quite a few. I haven't done as many as with some other raids in the past,
Hmm.
but sadly I did not get lucky this time. I Is it still up? Because if it is, I might do a few more.
No, it ended.
I think it is,
So
is it?
Cramorant ended on the 8th. So they've now got the. I'm gonna go with Milcery from now on. I'm just gonna stick to one pronunciation rather than flip flop between the two.
I
But
might just go with meh.
so yeah, there's raids going on from now until I believe it's the 18th they end. So it's some sort of Valentine's themed event. There was the Lunar Event where you could get a shiny Taurus. I tried loads to try and get a shiny Taurus, but got no luck with that one either. The only one I've got as part of these events is the Magikarp from last year's event.
Right.
Yeah, did you get any luck with the Taurus?
Not with Taurus, no. On Go, I'm sure we're going to touch upon that. I
Mm-hmm.
did manage to get a shiny Miltank at the very last minute,
So
literally the last minute.
jealous. Yeah, because they did the. We'll
Yeah,
talk about it later, but they did
lucky.
like the incense hour, and I tried for
Yeah.
the entire hour to get one, and I had no luck whatsoever.
Yeah, it was very dry when it came to shinies for that event.
It really was, yeah. No,
But
speaking of shinies though, in France, they've announced that there's a shiny toxicity event that's going to be happening. Only France have had a official confirmation of it though. It's going to be one of those code events. So if you go to a shop, they give you a code and you get a shiny toxicity. There aren't any news reports of like any other places that are going to be doing that as well. But I'm sure sometime later in the month they might give a few more details about it. But they're also going to be giving away a Pikachu with Sing as it's one of its moves. I think this is the first time they've given a Pikachu with Sing. But this is going to be from the 25th onwards to coincide with the Pokemon and Is it UMG? The Universal Music Group, I think it's called. The whole event they're doing
not
with
sure.
that. But again, we'll talk
Yeah,
about that later as well.
yeah.
But yeah, in terms of Pokemon Go news, they did the Lunar New Year event from the 9th until the 14th. They had a red theme, so they had a few red Pokemon, so like Goldeen and Seaking. There was chances of getting a shiny Gyarados. Miltank as well was made shiny. There was a research event with Taurus, which is normally a regional Pokemon, so this may have been the first chance that certain people got to be able to get them. Did you end up doing much during the Lunar New Year?
What, just in general?
Yeah, yeah.
Not really. Like I said, I was lucky with the Miltank, but as far as other stuff, I don't think I got anything.
Right, fair.
To write
Yeah.
home about, really.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of a shame.
Yeah, so during the event they did the milk tank incense, the spotlight hour, where it just upped the chance of you getting that Pokemon as a shiny, and it gave 2 times the catch Stardust. So for February the 2nd they did Ekans. The 9th, so that was last Wednesday that just happened, we got milk tank. Next week on the 16th you're going to get Love Disc, which also coincides with the Love event that's going on. And then the week after that, on the 23rd, there's going to be Pikachu with 2 times Catch Candy as well. But right now in the event, in Pokemon Go, from the 14th until the 18th, it's a Valentine's Day event. So there's going to be exclusive avatar items, and for the first time, Muna and Musharna are appearing in the game. Have you seen any of these yet? I've only been on for maybe a few minutes today. I haven't found any yet.
No, I did see one nearby. Not on. It didn't actually pop up for me, but I know that there was one literally near a Pokestop.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I'm going to be checking like every now and then. Yeah, once. So after this, we're going to be doing some raids, but I'm also going to be looking on my phone just in the hopes that I get a Muna or Monshana spawn for me.
Yeah.
So Red asked in the chat, how does Lucy feel about you streaming on Valentine's Day?
Well, the answer to that question is, to put it simply, supportive.
That's good.
So she's we both, to be fair, for Valentine's Day for this year, unfortunately there's not a huge amount that can be done.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
She's at the moment she's actually visiting her mum. I'm here just chilling. We're gonna do something tomorrow, I think.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. For now, you're stuck with me.
Ah.
So.
I can be your Valentine.
Oh, sure. Thank you.
Oh, okay. So with on the 20th of February, there's going to be the Pokemon Go Kanto event. So from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. on the day, there's going to be a chance of catching all 151 Pokemon. There are certain events that are going to be happening within during the day. So, for example, on that day, you'll be able to, if you do certain events, you can catch a shiny Ditto. And then there's also a long game one where if you reach certain criteria, you have a chance of getting a shiny Mew after shiny Ditto. So with
exclusives too, haven't we?
Yeah, there's exclusives. So with Pokemon, depending on if you get the ticket, you can either get Pokemon Red or Pokemon Green. And there's certain Pokemon you can get with certain tickets. And there's also a really high increased chance of them being shiny. So it's going to be kind of like a really big day-long community day with a lot of Pokemon, kind of like what they do at the end of the year. But the thing is, it's caused a little bit of controversy because with shiny Ditto, it's going to be something you do during the day for the special research. With the Mew, though, they're very high, like very challenging things to do. So you have to be level 40 to be able to get it. You need to catch 30 Pokemon of each type. You have to spin 151 unique Pokestops. You have to walk 151 kilometers. And you have to have the Kanto Platinum medal, so catch all 150 Pokemon before. As part of a paid event, luckily I thought at first that was all stuff like you had to have that on the day of the event, so you could only do it. But luckily that carries on afterwards, so as long as you do the event, as long as you've got the ticket, you could just do that a few months down the line. Right. But yeah, Eddie, how do you feel? Like, are you level 35 or 36 at the moment in the game?
34 or 35, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I just got a level, so not quite 40, sadly. But I'll just check actually. 35.
Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, how do you feel about that being sort of a harder, like more difficult, challenging thing to do, as it's tied to an event as well? Because personally, I'm okay with it personally because I'm already level 40 and I've already done those things.
Yeah.
But for someone who's not been into the game as long and someone who's still working their way up towards level 40, like how do you feel about that being part of the event?
Mixed feelings. I mean, that's the thing. I did start it. I mean, I surprisingly, considering my level, I did start it very early on, if not when it first came out.
I think we were both
but
working a game at the time and both playing around
yeah,
the same time together.
yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, we were not while working, obviously.
Oh, of course
Obviously.
not. No, not
No,
while
no,
working.
no.
No.
Spinning those stops in the back. But no, I don't mind. Mixed feelings in the sense that while myself personally, yeah, I'll suffer slightly because I'm not level 40 yet. At the same time, on the flip side, I think it's nice that it's something, A, for all the people who are level 40, it kind of rewards them for everything that they've put in already to the game, but also B, it's an incentive for people to keep playing the game and get up to a higher level.
Yeah.
So
No, it's nice. It's a nice
on the
thing for
whole,
like when you reach level
nice.
40 to have that as well. Because when I reached
Yeah,
level 40, you
exactly.
just get like random bits and bobs like lucky eggs, which at the time you didn't need anymore because level 40 was the level cap at that point. But no, I agree with you completely. It's a nice little incentive to reach level 40 as well. I think a lot of the reason why people are sort of framing it as a controversy, as a sort of something that's bad, is because they said that there was going to be a shiny Mew available in it, but they didn't say the criteria before. So I think if they were transparent from the beginning of you get it when you reach level 40 and do these things, which you're going to do anyway in the game, I think then people would have more of a more, they would be more down with it.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I like that with something like a shiny Mew. I think it is a good idea
Mm-hmm.
with any shiny, either mythical or legendary. If they are giving it to you on a plate, I think it's good that there are higher level expectations,
Yeah.
and kind of blocks that you have to pass to be able to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Because while it's certainly nice to be able to, for anyone to be able to get that, at the same time you do have to work to get it. And
Yeah.
like I say, definitely for a mythical,
Yeah, definitely. And
I
I'm
think
I'm
it's
wondering
a
like
nice
what they're
point.
gonna do for shiny Ditto, as they're having that as a
Yeah,
like guaranteed in a special research, like what steps you're gonna have to do during the day. Because I think so they're gonna be doing these different challenges. I haven't got the specific details of them here, but there's gonna be certain things you have to do throughout the day. There's 10 collection challenges. So they're gonna be live until the 8 p.m. local time on the 28th to complete. So luckily you got a bit of time after to complete it. But the main thing is to try and complete it during the day. But it'll be interesting to see how you work to get in shiny Ditto, because I've always wanted a shiny Ditto. It's really cool. That's why I put them as little. You can't see this on your screen, but I've replaced Munchlax and Donphan with Ditto and Mew for this month.
yeah. I've got I got the stream up. I hadn't noticed it,
Ah, right.
but I've just looked now and I can see them now.
I only just remembered to change it to from January to mid February. But yeah, so during the event there's going to be, because it's for every hour, there's going to be a different theme. So they've got Pallet Town, Pewter City, Cerulean City, Fuchsia City, and Pokemon League. So they're going to sort of rotate through those of the types of Pokemon that spawn. For example, with Pallet Town, they're probably going to give you starters, Rattata, Pidgey, all the standard stuff. Pewter City will give you probably like all the rock Pokemon, stuff that you can find in Mount Moon. And they'll be sort of themed around those. And they've also announced that they're going to have special Pokemon Go remixes of the original soundtrack, which is pretty cool. As
That
someone
is
who
awesome.
plays Pokemon Go on mute, I'll probably turn the volume back on for like a few minutes just to listen to those.
100%. I'm the same. Recently, I've had the sound effects on actually, just to add a bit more to it, because for the longest time, like you, I've had both sound and well, all sound off.
Hmm.
But yeah, I will definitely be turning the music on again if they're going to be adding like retro remixes in there.
Yeah.
And I think by the sounds of it, this is very much going to be like an all day thing. So
Hmm.
for anyone
Yeah.
who is going to take part, if you are going to go out for little walks or whatever, obviously stay safe, but you might want to pack a couple of rechargeable battery packs or power banks or whatever, because by the sounds of it, you're going to need them.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Because there is a chance of getting all So a lot of the focus on it is getting all 151 Pokemon in this event. And for the first time in Pokemon Go, because not every Pokemon's made shiny instantly, this is the first time that all 151 of the original Pokemon are having a chance of being shiny. And there's increased chances for certain ones. I was trying to remember, there were certain ones which haven't had shiny yet but have turned into them. I can't think of any examples. But like Oddish, for example, I don't know if that one was shiny yet. That one's going to be in there. Growlithe. Just random Pokemon that you probably might not have been able to see as shinies in the wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you looking forward to it?
Definitely. It's Pokemon Go has always been one of those topics for me that I've had mixed feelings about. I really, really love it, and I loved it when it first came out.
Yeah.
But I was a little put off just by the lack of features, I think. And now it's all different, and especially in the current climate, if you're in a place or an area where you can go out for little walks, it's really nice because it is motivational at the same time.
Yeah.
That, it gets you out and about, but you're doing something too.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, that has been like the main motivator for me to get out and just be away from my flat, because I've only got like a bedroom, the sitting room, bathroom, and that's all I see all day. So having Pokemon Go's be a sort of like motivated to be like, oh, I'm just gonna go up to Blaze Castle, which is near me, for example, just walk around there for half an hour just to get some fresh air, just to be away from the computer, but also look at the tiny computer. But at least it's a little change.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I think that this is really nice, because it feels like, as far as my memory of events and such goes in Pokemon Go, it feels like the first really big thing that they're going to be doing for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And the best bit, I suppose, is that you can just do it from your sofa if you want or need to.
Yeah.
Just pop some incense and just go crazy.
Yeah, awesome. No, it should be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. We're gonna go on a walk together, socially distanced and everything. I'm just gonna go on a massive walk throughout the day, just because I need that bit of exercise as well. But yeah, I've also got. Oh, sorry. Yeah, definitely just need some motivation to do stuff. So I've got here that as of December 2020, they got the sales figures of all of the Pokemon games to date. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee have sold 13 million units. And Pokemon Sword and Shield have sold 20.35 million, which is the third best-selling game in the franchise now. Second is Gold and Silver, and first are Red, Blue, and Yellow. But yeah, how do you feel about that? It's incredible that Sword and Shield, this being the latest one of the franchises, already reaching, it's gone better sales than any other Pokemon other than the first two from that original like Pokemon craze of the late 90s, early noughties.
Yeah, it's great. It's brilliant for a number of reasons. Firstly, you can tell that that's probably because it's bringing in either probably both lapsed fans and new fans.
Mm-hmm.
I like that they're hopefully going to look at that and think, okay, brilliant, we've got loads of people buying these games, let's maybe keep support for them going. And this ties into something that we're probably going to talk about at a later stage, really, because it's something that I've been dying to talk about for a long time, which is, I really believe that they're going to add another season pass. I think they're probably going to announce it for the 25th anniversary. There's probably going to be at least another 2 DLCs, bringing in the rest of the Pokemon that haven't been included so far, as well as hopefully loads of new stuff to do.
Yeah.
But besides the point, going back to the original question, I'm obviously very happy about that, because I think it's going to shine more of a spotlight on Pokemon, and the 25th anniversary is going to do that too. And it just shows that Pokemon is still going as strong as it was before.
Yeah, definitely. The
Switch is still a relatively new system, and people are obviously happy to pick up a Switch and a copy of this game.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good news.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, and I can't wait to see. They must have seen from the sales figures that they've done something right, and I hope they keep in that direction. Yeah. Maybe in the future, I hope they have like more of a focus on the max raid battles, a bit better online, to be honest, just to like make it easier for people to connect. When you see stuff like Animal Crossing, where it's easy enough to like visit each other, and there's like more social element. I'm really hoping they double down on that and whatever updates they do to Pokemon in the future. But yeah, a new season pass would be cool. I'd absolutely be down for sort of the bite-sized chunks of like Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra. I was absolutely okay with those being like little post-game bits to do afterwards, and just new areas to explore, and it gives you a bit of a variance when you're doing max raid battles of rather than just checking the wild area. You've got like other places to sort of venture around.
Definitely put trainers in though, because that's one gripe I've had with the 2 expansions so far is it's not felt right having no Pokemon trainers floating around. Like you've got all these people who are Pokemon trainers
Yeah.
just standing around, all these NPCs, and
Yeah.
none of them want to battle you. Which
and then you'll see other
is just
people
reasonable.
live who won't
Yeah.
battle you. They'll just give you some beans they found in their pocket.
Yeah, like I don't mind that. I'm fine with that
Yeah.
because I would not expect to just be able to be fair, considering Nintendo's online has never really been I suppose up to the standards of Sony or Microsoft respectively.
Yeah.
They innovate in other areas, and that's fine. I wouldn't complain too much about that. But yeah, I've got no issue with kind of running up to another trainer and them just giving me something automatically, like an item. It would be, in an ideal world, it would be lovely to have that kind of real-time element to it, and you could just I could cycle up to you, I could tap A on you, I could be like, I could offer a trade, I could offer a battle, and maybe you could set your status to do not disturb or something where other people can't send you trade or battle requests. But we could go into this in depth in itself as a different topic.
Yeah,
There's
definitely.
so much stuff that they could do.
Oh gosh, yeah. There's so much potential for what they could do with it.
Yeah,
like even if it's just to be able to explore somewhere with that. That's what I thought the Max Raid, the Dynamax Adventures were going to be, where you and 3 other people exist in the same area and sort of just do stuff together. Something like that would be awesome. But I'm just looking forward to whatever they do in the future for Pokemon, just in general, because they're on great form right now.
Yeah, definitely, I agree. I mean, to start with, I had my reservations about Sword and Shield. I've still got a couple of little issues, but honestly, the game's won me around. I've put so much time into Shield.
Me too. Same. Yeah.
It's probably the most in the way of hours that I've spent on a Pokemon game.
Nice.
I don't even know which one would kind of almost compare, but I'm pretty sure it's at the top right now.
How many hours are you on right now?
Hours. Oh.
Because the last time I checked, mine's about 190, and I had 190 hours. Yeah. Before that, I had 350 something in Pokemon Diamond. Pokemon Ruby, I was stupid enough to use a cheat system which reset my clock. But I did my first Hall of Fame 100 hours in. I managed to do 80 something Hall of Fame since then, and then I also reset my clock and had another 50 hours on top of that. That's probably my most played. I've probably got like a few hundred hours in there, but I have no way of telling because I'm a silly cheat at the age of I would have been like 8 or 9.
Mine's at a very round number right now, which is crazy. I'm just gonna show it because I don't know if you can see that.
Ooh, 734 hours. Nice.
29. Oh, 34, yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
amazing.
That's a ridiculous amount. Mind you, I did a lot, because people always ask how I spend so much time early on in the game and still haven't beaten the Elite Four or whatever. The answer is always the same. I literally go around, I do everything. I look in places, I explore places, I previously would catch Pokemon, like a set of Pokemon that had Synchronize, just so I had one of each nature, so I could.
Oh wow! Okay.
So I could synchronize natures on Pokemon that
I
wanted
awesome.
to catch, whether that be legendaries or whatever. But I think they did away with that, if I remember correctly, this gen. So synchronize doesn't work on legendary encounters anymore, which is a bummer.
Ah, right.
So that was a waste of time. That was a waste of like a solid 2 or 3 hours, I think, probably more. But yeah, breeding.
Still another 730 you've not wasted.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It was time well spent. I don't mind.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah. So with the anime, they've started teasing stuff on the Pokemon site, the Pokemon TV. So they've had all the different episodes from the past of like when Misty comes back at random parts in the anime. So they had the Johto Master Quest, I think, of the series, or the one before it, Johto League Champions, where there's 2 episodes where Todd from Pokemon Snap is back. There's one where May turns up in the Sinnoh region. This is all leading up, I feel, to the next episode of Pokemon Journeys that they're meant to release. Is meant to be when Ash goes back to Alola and sees all his Alola friends. As I was doing this, I had a look online. They've announced that Pokemon Journeys is coming back on US Netflix, at least, on March the 5th. So luckily it's coming back soon. They're probably going to release a whole chunk of episodes, probably up until there's like a 4-episode arc based around a certain event, which I won't spoil because I know that you're not up to date on it just yet. But yeah, I can't get enough of it. I'm loving this series. How far are you in Sun and Moon now?
I don't know. Like, realistically, I'm sure people have already, finished it. So I'll try and explain without giving any real spoilers away.
Oh yeah.
So, it's a few I'm in a few episodes after. I think they've kind of like finished the story arc surrounding the legendaries.
Oh yeah.
The box art legendaries. I think they've just wrapped that up. So
Okay.
a few episodes after that.
Yeah.
Seeing the Ultra Beasts as well. So I think it seems like the phase of the season where you're just kind of seeing loads of Ultra Beasts.
Yeah.
And I think I'm probably coming to maybe the latter end of the season. So I'm pretty close to finishing it, I think.
Oh, nice.
And Alex has just said that you can watch Pokemon Journeys free on Pokemon TV.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't either. She's put a link in the Discord.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
Who is watching? Yeah. So we've now got a link in the Discord, which is awesome. Thank you, Alex. That is awesome.
Yeah, thanks, Alex.
And I really want to watch it. I have a thing about finishing a series that I'm on, and that's why I've got like loads of stuff I want to watch.
Yeah, no, me too. I've started so many different series and dropped them off. I started watching Demon Slayer recently. Yeah. I've gotten 4 episodes in, and I'm adamant, because they've announced season 2 like a few hours ago. I'm adamant to finish that sometime in the next few days, just so it's not another one that I've started and dropped. But I just keep going back to Pokemon Journeys. Originally, I was just watching random episodes of like, oh, I like that Pokemon, I'll drop in and watch that. I've watched most of it already now, because it's just been the perfect thing to have on in the background while I'm doing other stuff. And it's
How many episodes at this point?
So I've watched probably about 40 episodes, but in terms, let me have a look. I've got tabbed which one I'm on currently. I'm on episode 24 of watching it in sequence, but I've also watched a lot of episodes leading up to where they currently are right now. But there's like a little gap of maybe 15 to 20 episodes I've not seen yet.
Right, okay.
So I've seen from the beginning until a certain point, and then there's like a gap there where I've seen random episodes, and then from that point until where they currently are, I've seen.
Right.
Which is, I don't recommend watching it in that order because it's stupid, and there's so many different things that happen, and certain Pokemon get caught, and then I'll see that in a future episode that I'm watching. I'm like, oh, they catch this Pokemon, that's really cool. I wish I'd seen that actually happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, so I don't recommend doing it in that order. But yeah, so moving on to the TCG, Pokemon actually released a statement about the current state of the TCG, because I don't know if you've tried any, but you cannot buy certain sets of Pokemon cards anywhere, even like the standard normal ones. The price has been inflated in any sort of tabletop board game, card game website you go onto. Certain series like Shining Fates, for example, Champion's Path, they are going for ridiculous prices just for the booster boxes, the elite trainer packs, even like the boxes where you get like 1 oversized card and 4 booster packs are going for ridiculous amounts at the moment. So I'll load up their official statement here. They've said, we're aware that some of you are experiencing difficulties purchasing certain Pokemon trading card game products due to very high demand and global shipping constraints impacting availability. We understand this inconvenience can be disappointing for fans, and we're also working to address it where it is within our control. In situations where there's limited availability, we are actively working to print more of the impacted Pokemon TCG products as quickly as possible and to maximum capacity to support the increased demand. Reprinted products are expected to be available at retailers as soon as possible. For new TCG expansions launching in the future, we are maximizing production to increase product availability upon release, and will be continuing to reprint the products to replenish stock as retailers as soon as possible. We'd like to thank the community for their continued support and patience, and we would like to deliver more TCG products for fans. It's been crazy how much of a demand and how like instant stuff selling out.
Yeah, I've got a bone to pick with this topic.
Yeah,
I do. Yeah, like.
in what way?
So, I will preface this by saying I do not actively collect or play the TCG at the moment. I did. I have loads of cards, and I will, at any BPA events that we hold, I will happily get my deck and play people, because I still have a deck that I tweak here and there with existing cards I've got.
Yeah.
Anyway, that being said, I really dislike what is happening, and the reason is because my understanding, and I've seen a lot about this in the community recently, because obviously it's just really blowing up at the moment. The impression I get is that it's a lot of people who are botting and using and scalping essentially. So a lot of it's just selling out instantly, and there's kind of it's a bit of a double-edged sword, because I'm very much against the botting and the scalping, because I've been a victim of that myself when it comes to gig tickets.
God, yeah, same. So many times.
It's dreadful. And then people obviously make a killing selling them on to people who are desperate for the product, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So there's that side of it. But on the flip side, I saw someone recently on Twitter complaining, and the reason that they were complaining, however, was around that statement. It was in a reply to that statement. And they were complaining, saying, "Oh, great! So now you're going to devalue all of the cards for the collectors." And I'm thinking, so is that kind of like an open admittance that you're one of these people who are actually doing this to try and make a huge profit? Because if you're a collector, surely you're going to be happy if you get the cards, and it will make the cards more accessible to you. But the thing is, Pokemon Company and just they can't win on this, because they have to make more to reach the demand, to meet the demand that there is. And if they don't do that, then loads of people aren't going to get the cards, and they're not going to make as much money. But if they do make more, then some people, but I think fewer people, are going to complain.
Yeah.
So it's a sad situation. I'm all for them making more. And I think
me too. I think. Oh, sorry.
It's a sad compromise. That's okay. I was just going to finish up by saying it's a sad compromise, but I think it's a compromise that needs to be done, because otherwise there are going to be loads of average people who are huge fans, who aren't botting and planning on scalping, that won't be able to get the cards. So yes, maybe the market for the cards will suffer a bit, but I think less people are going to care about that.
Yeah.
The people that want to play the game are going to be happy, and I think that's always got to be the most important thing. If you want to play the game and collect the cards, I think those people, in my opinion, need to come first.
Absolutely, yeah. No, I feel the exact same way, where I just collect them because I want to get the certain cards I like. For example, with Shining Fates coming out, I really wanted the shiny Dragapult. There's like a Dragapult set that's coming out. It comes with like 6 booster packs, and it's got a shiny, oversized shiny Dragapult. That sold out within maybe half an hour of them going on sale everywhere. There is such a demand. I feel that it's a very opportunist thing, where because it's become really popular now, people are doing like card opening videos. It's become a massive fad again. Not in a bad way. I love that it's a new thing. I'm probably going to end up doing some unboxing videos and like packet opening on our 25th anniversary thing, if I can find some booster packs anywhere. Just because that's a fun thing. There's people who've been doing it for years, like Max Mofo. But I think it's because it's reached a certain cultural... I can't think of the word, but it's become such a part of culture for 2020 and now in 2021 as well. that people are doing it now who jump on board and they're going to the extreme where they'll buy a lot of everything just to have a big collection of it to try and get like the rainbow fat Pikachu or like the holographic Charizard, and then they're buying like packs like Burning Shadows have become really popular again, Evolutions. But that's how these things become expensive anyways, because people want that card. Holographic Charizard wasn't... I don't think it was more rare than any other card in that set, but it was because it was sought after so much. But that's how these things get value. They're still going to have mad value in years to come. And maybe with the reprints, they did this with...
Just sorry
hidden...
to interrupt very quickly.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to say hi and thanks and bye to Alex and Sophia.
Oh, cool.
I think they're off at the moment,
hi
so.
and bye. Yeah. So yeah, what was I just saying? Oh yeah, with they did with Hidden Fates, they reprinted the tins recently. You can't tell the difference between that original printing, the original printing and those. I've had cards from both sets and you can't really tell. They've not changed like the data or anything, so they're still going to have that value. They'll of course go down in value, but it's kind of like the stock market, but for nerds with Pokemon cards. It's the only way to describe it, yeah. But I'm hoping that hopefully they'll be able to reprint them pretty soon. Maybe you'll get misprints and they'll have value as well. But hopefully supply and demand are sort of met just for the increased interest in Pokemon. But yeah, the more people that are getting cards, the more people are able to, the better, basically. But
yeah,
speaking of, for the 25th anniversary, Pokemon and McDonald's collaborated. So we said in the last episode that McDonald's were one of the collaborators. They announced that they were doing booster packs of, you would get 4 cards in a booster pack, and there were up to 50 cards in the set. So it would be one of, so there would be the starters for all of the regions and Pikachu. So it adds up to 25 Pokemon. There's a chance of them being normal and a chance of them being holographic for each one. So that's 50 cards altogether. Before they had even reached McDonald's, people were selling on eBay entire boxes of stock. So now you can't get Pokemon cards in a lot of McDonald's. I have a few friends on Twitter who live in America. They've managed to get them absolutely fine. But that's becoming another thing where people go to McDonald's, buy 10 Happy Meals just to get the Pokemon cards, leave the Happy Meals somewhere else. A lot of people have been giving them to homeless, which is a really nice idea. But I have a feeling this will probably end up happening when it comes to the UK as well. But yeah, do you have any interest in this at all? Are you probably going to... Yeah, same.
That's the thing. I'm not bothered with, as I mentioned, not too bothered with the TCG in general. Which I'm happy about because I've managed to kind of get myself out of it. Because it is a bit of a money sink if you enjoy it. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy it. I do. But I like to focus on the video games, I suppose. But as far as these go, because it's quite a limited window, essentially, not only with regards to time, but also, I suppose, a limited amount of things, of objects to collect. Like, yeah, I would love to have those. And last time McDonald's did a Pokemon Happy Meal giveaway thing, I was totally on board for that as well. There were a few cards, there were some toys. It was nice. I've still got all of them. I opened I managed to get a couple of the golden Magikarps, so I've actually got one.
Oh, cool.
Just over there somewhere. But yeah, I'm on board for this. I hope that they're seeing what's kind of going on with the TCG in general, and I hope that there is more stock.
Yeah.
Because again, especially with something like a McDonald's giveaway, I think it's nice and fair if there's more than enough to go around.
Yeah, definitely. And hopefully, because like this is something primarily aimed at kids, and this is just a collector's thing. It's not that you're going to be able to use the holographic Pikachu in the set in the competitive. I don't follow the competitive personally, but
watch me.
I'll find a way. A starter only deck.
I'm just going to break all the rules and just have a deck full of Pikachu. I mean, technically, you could just,
just all these different variants of Pikachu, because you can like most sets anyway.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. So yeah, I've also got just a list here of, I've got some pictures to accompany it as well, of some of the things they've announced so far for the 25th anniversary. First of all, there is a Baby G watch. I hadn't heard of this brand before, but it's a watch which has like multicolored Pikachu sort of lightning bolts, and it just says Pokemon on it. That's already sold out everywhere. So if you were interested in getting one, unluckily, it's already just sold out everywhere. It comes in a box, but then it's also got a case for the watch that looks like a Pokeball.
There is a pink one as well. I don't know if you've got.
Oh no, I've only got a picture of the black one.
Yeah, because I saw the pink first, and I was like, oh, okay.
Ah, okay. But no, they do look really nice.
Yeah. Like I saw the pink first, and I was like, oh well, it wouldn't be my first choice in color for a watch, so I was happy that I wasn't interested. And then I saw the watch in black, and I was like, black is definitely more my thing. Like I love black and I love red, and like turquoise. But I saw the black one, and I was like, oh, I want
that. It does look pretty nice. I've been kind of tempted by it. They've also announced what they're doing for Levi's. So they had like a sort of green foresty looking one with loads of Pokemon on it. They've got a denim jacket with a massive Pikachu on the back, and also a replica of sort of Misty's costume.
I haven't seen these.
Oh, I'll send you a link to them now.
Sean, no.
I don't know if they're on sale just yet. Let me do this for you now. I personally, I'm not so interested in the Levi's stuff. There's something about the look. It's a bit too. I think we were saying last time. It's a bit too like obviously Pokemon. There's like a bit too much going on. I'm trying to get this to work for you, and it's starting to slow things up.
I can see it on the stream.
Cool. Yeah. I just sent you a link if you want to look at some of the other things.
I'll pull it up now.
There we go. But yeah, no, it's cool that they're doing these sort of collaborations. That they've got quite a lot going on. I haven't got a picture of it, but there's also Build-A-Bear Mew, which is in the US at the moment. Hopefully, it's going to be coming to the UK soon. But they've said on the Build-A-Bear website that they're going to be having those available soon. They've just got Pokemon. I think they're also doing like a Doctor Who collaboration later this year. But hopefully we get Mew soon. And I would probably end up buying it because I love Mew. And I hope they do like Celebi and Jirachi and a few of the mythicals as well. We've also got... There's... did you see about Opposuits? Opposuits? There is this very...
Maybe.
Very loud, I think is the best way to describe it. It's a suit. Entire like suit, blazer and trousers, just covered in Squirtle, Charmander, Bulbasaur and Pikachu. What do you feel about? How do you feel about this? There's a tie as well. How do you feel about that?
No. I'm glad it's a no. I mean, there's very few times when I would wear a suit, and I'll tell you what, right? I would, but there's very few times when I would wear a suit.
I can't justify buying it
now for the Levi stuff.
Yeah.
No, it's a good price. I think it's a fair price, and I would pay it.
It's something like £75, right?
I think it's a bit more.
Ooh.
I think for the full suit, it's a bit more.
Right.
Now the Levi stuff, on the other hand, I think actually, Sean, I am going to disagree with you on one or two of these things.
Oh yeah, which ones?
I think I am actually. So the green kind of crazy jacket. I like that one actually, and I might have to indulge in grabbing.
Right. Okay.
The jeans, no.
Yeah.
Because they're just green jeans, maybe not for me. Oh, the socks. Definitely socks.
Socks are decent.
Oh. They look to be normal blue jeans. I've just seen.
Oh.
Like,
oh, okay.
Of kind of. What's going on? Oh, no, I'm on different stuff now.
Ah, right. So, as well as that, they've also got original Stitch have announced that they're going to be doing some of the Hoenn Pokemon now as well. So they've done all 151 of the original Pokemon, the 100 from Johto, and now they're going to be doing the Hoenn ones as well. I've not got any pictures of those because there's just so many different variants and so many different things you could do with them. I just recommend having a look on there. They are very expensive shirts, but they also look some of them look very, very smart. The Porygon one is really nice. The Celebi one's pretty nice as well. Definitely recommend having a look at those. But I think probably the biggest news, and part of the reason why I wanted to talk about Pokemon a little bit before the event, they've announced that Post Malone is going to be headlining a virtual concert celebrating the anniversary of Pokemon. So this is going to be on the 28th of February for the UK. It's 27th February in Americas. So it's 7 p.m. Eastern time, which is midnight for us on the 28th. So 27th going into the 28th. It's going to be headlined by Post Malone. They haven't announced who else is going to be there. But they've got a little short animated video of, well, it starts off as Post Malone just walking on stage. As soon as he goes on stage, it turns into a version of him that kind of looks like it would be in that 3D Pokemon movie. So let me find the statement. So the virtual Post Malone show will begin at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Fans will be able to watch it via Pokemon YouTube and Twitch channels, as well as the 25th anniversary website. Post Malone says, I've been a Pokemon fan for a long time, so the opportunity to headline the Pokemon Day concert celebrating 25 years is awesome. They're going to be kicking off the Pokemon Company's P25 music program, where it plans to pair with artists like Katy Perry to create music through the lens of Pokemon, the company says. I'm getting this off of Polygon.com. So it seems that they're probably going to have some more people other than Post Malone, since they're saying he's headlining and they're saying about other people doing Pokemon-related stuff through the lens of Pokemon, which is interesting. But yeah, are you going to be staying up to midnight to watch this?
Yeah, definitely.
Same.
It's I mean, for multiple reasons. So, firstly, the era that we're in right now, with regards to just, life, I guess, it's rubbish. A free gig online, I'm fine with that, and it's Pokemon. And I haven't listened to too much of Post Malone stuff. The stuff I have listened to, I've been very kind of like, but I will always give an artist a chance. I will always have a listen. It's going to be Pokemon related, so I'm already going to be there. I'm not just going to kind of, turn up my nose at things that I might enjoy without giving it a go. So I would recommend anybody, for those reasons, free online music, Pokemon related. So if you're watching this, you're probably a Pokemon fan.
Yeah.
Give it a go. See what you think. I was hoping. Unfortunately, now I fear that it might not be the case, but I was hoping that Katy Perry might be in there as well, because I'm all for a bit of Katy Perry. That's fine.
Yeah, so they've said that he's headlining, so it may be that she appears as well. It'll be interesting if they're sent. I don't know, because Post Malone's
I would have thought that they would have kind of announced her first, though.
Yeah, but they sort of announced him as the headliner, so I feel like they may still have her. Yeah.
Maybe. I hope so, because, like I said, I'm a fan. So it would be nice to have her performing some music, whether it be some of her songs or just Pokemon related songs. It might be that they have quite a large group of artists, each performing a song that they've written specifically for this.
Yeah.
Because in the little sound clip from the Katy Perry advert, at the end you can hear her singing, I think it's either electric, I think she says the word electric.
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking she's written a Pokemon themed song.
Yeah.
And that ties in with what they've said, in this statement. So fingers crossed we're going to see a huge variety of artists who have all contributed in their own way with regards to a song.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to either way. It's just something extra, something big to celebrate the anniversary, and it's just going to be a bit of fun, really. So that's going to be on the 28th. They've also announced that they're going to be releasing stuff the week leading up to the 28th. So I have a feeling from the 22nd up until the 28th, they're going to be doing a lot of stuff just to just sort of like lead into that event, they'll probably announce some sort of, don't know if it'll be a day-long thing. They might do a Nintendo Direct if they're going to be announcing any games. But either way, they're going to be doing a lot of stuff, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be great, and I think we're going to see. I'm hoping we're going to see just a barrage of kind of information, announcements, and stuff leading up to it. I have no doubt that we're going to hear some pretty crazy announcements on the actual 25th anniversary. But yeah, I think the week leading up to the event itself is probably just going to throw loads of smaller announcements out there to get people in, to get people involved. And I think a good way of doing that is by announcing musical acts. So yeah,
maybe like a person a day leading up to it. They might give more news on new Pokemon Snap. Maybe we'll get a bit more information about Pokemon Unite and Pokemon Sleep, which since they were announced haven't really had much talked about just yet. We haven't really had any details of either for a while, so maybe hopefully we'll get some more nearer the time. But no, either way, the 28th is going to be an interesting day. I'm really looking forward to it. But also, just to tie into that, us as the Bristol Pokemon Academy, we're going to be doing a lot of events on the 27th and the 28th. So I've got a list here. So we've got a very rough plan of what we've got planned so far. This might end up changing just based on what Pokemon announce. It may be that we watch streams together. I'll be up at midnight, at least in the Discord, watching the gig. If anyone wants to join as well. I was going to talk to you about this later.
I was going to say as well, because I've just realised now, are we going to get a chance to sleep? Or
we'll find a way.
Will we? It's going to be a pretty crazy weekend.
Yeah. I might change some of the timings around because we were going to start at 10 p.m. Might do like midday until midnight, and then anyone could stay whatever times. But yeah, just to quickly go over what we're going to be doing. We've got several quizzes planned throughout the day. The times are to be confirmed, but I've done one that's focused on the year, each year that's come from the origin of Pokemon. So from 1996, every year there is a question relating to that year. I know that Jack's been working on a very difficult sort of challenging quiz for people who feel like they know the games really technically. But we're going to have like a whole variety of different quizzes throughout the day. So we're going to be doing the gym challenge as well. So Jack, Eddie, myself, and we're going to get a few other people as well. We're going to have sort of different challenges go on throughout the day, trying to beat us. So, for example, I'm going to have a bug type team. So I'd be like a bug type gym leader. We're going to see what happens. We're also going to be...
away there, Sean.
Oh, damn. I've only given one away. I've given one away. We're going to have a few more secrets, a few more surprises. We're going to be doing a watch-along of Pokemon the first movie as well. So on the Saturday, we'll be watching Pokemon together in the Discord. Then on the Sunday itself, we're going to have a few more quizzes. Eddie and I, and maybe a few others, depending on who's interested and who we can get in, might end up doing a movie podcast. We're going to kick off what we're going to be doing for the next few months of maybe like twice a month. We're going to be doing a podcast of each of the Pokemon movies, just in sequential order of when they've come out, and sort of just rank them and see which ones have been our favorites. One idea I've had thrown about, I have a friend who is into competitive Pokemon battling, and he suggested doing a little workshop of how to get into competitive Pokemon if you're just a casual player. So I'm going to be planning some stuff with him. We're going to have maybe a 1-hour workshop where he comes into the Discord, and we're just going to do a stream of him sort of teaching me how competitive Pokemon works, because I have no idea, as you'll probably tell by my gym challenge. But yeah, we're also going to be doing...
I think you'll be fine. You'll be fine, because...
Oh, I don't know, I'm rubbish.
Maybe using a bug team, or that might have been a big swerve.
Ooh. Maybe. A wink. But we're also going to be doing another podcast like this, where we just go over everything that's been announced for Pokemon so far and just a summary of the month. But no, we're going to be really busy and active. So that's the 27th and the 28th of February. We'll post more details probably the week before, because who knows what's going to be announced before then. But yeah, there's so much going on, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I just agree. It's I think it's really nice that this has fallen when it has, because for a lot of Pokemon fans, this is this is going to be exciting, not just because it's the 25th anniversary, but also because the Pokemon Company are able to do quite a few things that just they can still manage to do given the kind of global situation right now. So yeah, they didn't have to do like an online live show, but they are.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. I don't know what I'm more excited for, the amount of things that I'm going to want to buy, or the live concert. It's going to be great.
Yeah, no, it's nice that they're doing a lot. They probably would have been doing like in-person events and stuff. They probably would have had like a big event in America somewhere, in like San Francisco or New York, where they have like a concert. But no, it's nice that they're still doing stuff to celebrate the 25th anniversary. It feels even bigger than their 20th. They did quite a lot for the 20th as it was. But I'm just looking forward to not only just on the 28th, but just throughout the year what they're going to be doing. But no, it's a good time to be into Pokemon.
It is, yeah. I think this year is going to be, and I know, things are supposed to just keep getting bigger and better as time goes on. But this does, that being said, certainly feel like the biggest, not just the biggest anniversary so far, but the largest amount of stuff going on. So that's just a testament to how well Pokemon is still doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But yeah, so that's all that we're going to cover for now. We were going to do just a short one, but it's coming up to an hour that we've been doing this. So we're going to do some Milcery raids. Is that how we're saying it now?
I don't know.
I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, we're going to have a quick break.
I might just track down.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I might just put it into like...
track down an episode with it in.
I don't know if it's been in any episodes yet, because it's a new Pokemon. I might put it in Google Translate and see how it pronounces it. Yeah, we're going to be going for a few seconds. We'll be back in a few just to do some more raids. But yeah, thanks for anyone who's been watching. I've recorded this so this is going up on YouTube as well. We're going to do that more going forward as well. But yeah, looking forward to the 28th, and we'll see you guys then.
Thank you, everyone.
Cheers.